So they didn't beat around the bush, they didn't drag it out. Daddy's home. It definitely raises a question because the fact that Daddy knows he has extra kids, does he ever want to hurt Aqua and Ruby? Does he have plans with them? Was it the reason I murdered just because he doesn't like his lovers being around? There's a lot of shit that could go on with that dynamic, and it does make the idea of should Akane tell Aqua that he missed the loophole, that the mom cheated on her husband and there's actually a real dad out there still. We are stuck behind a rock in a hard place, and there's some hard conversations we need to have as Oshi no co-viewers because it's probably going to ruffle some feathers, but I think it needs to be said. You know, I have those full live reactions over on Patreon. If you want to see my full thought to any of these episodes, it's over there exclusively. So, I want to preface this by saying, Akane is my favorite of the cast next to Aqua. Favorite character, I love her. She's basically Batman. Literally at the end of the episode, if that doesn't prove it to you, she literally had a Batman Bruce Wayne moment where she completely just pieced it all together, and she had a shattering realization that she's stuck between a situation where Aqua can actually be happy. Now, he's unfulfilled right now because he wasn't the one to quote-unquote kill his dad, and everything he's been fighting for up to this point is maybe for nothing because he's already been dead. But this is a turning point where he's actually starting to accept that maybe he can have love, he can have happiness, and maybe he can act for his own reasons rather than trying to go kill a fool. It's obviously hard for him. It's basically like a breakup. It could take him a very long time, but this is the healthy option for him. You might want to argue, well, at the end of the day, the dad being out there means the dad might try to kill them someday. And sure, that's true. But if we're looking at it just from what information she has as it stands, this would be the healthy option for him that he gets to carry on. But yes, there is that fear of like, if the real dad's still out there, would the real dad ever try to take revenge or anything on the kids? It is possible. And that's a reasonable observation. At the same time, there's another side that Aqua getting back on this path and her helping Aqua get that revenge would very much keep them together right now and would create a very toxic relationship that she would benefit in. And I truly think she is both the best and worst girl for Aqua all in one. And some people aren't going to be ready for that conversation. But take a step back and really examine. Her being with Aqua, she's the type of person who would help Aqua stab a fool. She would help Aqua go down the deepest and darkest rabbit holes if that's what he wanted, or would help them stay together. I truly believe that. At the same time, she has the element to be the sweetest and nicest person of all time. I truly think, if we're looking at it from a place of revenge, she is the perfect girl for Aqua. Well, that's kind of toxic. It's such a conflicting feeling because you see so much about their relationship, the way she hugs him, the way she embraces him in this episode. You really get across that, like, there's genuine love from her side there, but at the same time, Aqua is such a broken person. Like, at this point, it would almost feel manipulative to even try to make him fall in love with you because he has a lot of healing he needs to do before he could even process what it is to be a proper functioning human. I say this not because I support the ship more, but Kana would be a healthier option for Aqua. And I'm not even saying that as someone who thinks Kana's best girl or something like that. No, I just think she's the most sane and healthy. But if we're looking at it from a place of revenge, yeah, Akane steals the show. Like, they so casually and boldly go from her having a conversation about, you're a man, you want to kiss me and have sex? Yep, absolutely, I'd do that with you. He's like, yeah, of course I have those drives, but that ain't on my mind at the moment. It's like, they go from that to then just this gut-wrenching moment. This is the moment where you stop me from, you know, ending it all, and here we are, and I'm helping you, you're helping me. It's this beautiful, powerful, amazing moment. And I thought by the end of the season they were going to reveal more with the dad, but at the same time I wasn't expecting it just now. Because what I truly thought was going to happen when she was up on the bridge with him was that she was going to be honest that she knew who he was, because we know she already knows that. And I thought that was going to be a moment that would be like, oh, she's actually very good. But the thing is what would that serve at that point? Because from his point of view, the dad's dead. It really doesn't matter if she's deduced that. Like, he no longer needs help finding the persons who caused all this ruckus. I feel like what is a likely option is she's going to try to hold out on that information, and she's going to notice something that proves that she can't keep that information in for too long, and maybe it's a danger. And I think they're going to go that route, but I don't think many people can truly argue the fact that them together truly going after revenge is going to create the most toxic couple. It's going to be damn effective. You have Batman and a boy who, when he's set on revenge, feels nothing else. And I think that's what makes it sad when you look at the Kana situation. So he basically had a double date this episode, and Kana just enjoying every step of the way. And that's a life he could have, like a genuine relationship, but it's like the scars of the past is just, it's ruining him. It's breaking him. It's causing relationships not to be able to ever come to fruition, or the relationships that are currently there are going to be on a path of revenge. And that's why I think Akane is like, it's such a brilliant character, because on a personal level, I love following her. I love the way her mind operates, and I think she genuinely does love Aqua. It's just, it feels toxic. It really does. And some people are going to disagree with that. I mean, power to you. I say this as saying I think she's literally the second best character in the show next to Aqua. I just think she's simultaneously both the best and worst option for him all at the same time. And I don't say this as a Kana enthusiast. I think she's a very fine character. She has incredible moments at points, but she's not even close to the top of my rankings. She feels like a better option for him and a healthier option. And honestly, if this was not a series to follow for a story, the healthy good ending would be Akane letting go, Kana and him getting together, and he lives a life of peaceful bliss, forgetting about revenge, and the dad just scurries away and does whatever the hell he wants to do. That's not how it's going to happen, and it's going to be great for a narrative, but goddamn, we're going to see an even more emotionally stunted and broken character than we've seen once he realizes Daddy Dearest. And you know damn well Akane is going to be the one to realize who his identity is, and she's going to come with a Batman folder full of information, and it's just all going to get crazy from there. Let me know what you're thinking, though, of this week's episode. It has been a roller coaster for what the hell we think of the dad, but the endgame came back swinging extra hard. Thoughts down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here. Of course, ring that bell, and like I mentioned, full live reactions over on Patreon. And hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. Alright, so today we got Michael Meadows, Watson, Bryant, Sleepfish, Gabrielle Ray, Wayne Delquist, Chloe NG, Marco Sun, and we also have Hirin12. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and y'all have a good one.